Hello, everybody. Had a very long day today. Was out Christmas shopping at the mall pretty much all day. Super busy. Super exhausted. But I've had this box sitting around for a few days now, and I figured I have been unable to stream for a couple days, so I figured let's open this up. A little bit of a shorter stream. Pretty excited for it. The cards look incredible in Gothic, from what I have seen. I have not opened Sorcery since Contested Realm beta boxes. So let's pop this thing open. They've updated the box art. Well, not the box art, I mean the box quality. I want to try and preserve this box because it looks to be pretty nice for storing things in. Tried to pick some appropriate music for opening. Some Gothic. I was like, oh, maybe some like wintry Christmas music. No. We gotta go with the dark synthwave. What does that say? Evil? Evil within? Evil within. Might have to cut that. So they have a magnetic clasp box now, which is really nice. My god. The art is insane already. Look what they do here. Talk about good first impressions. Just a token pack. Packs have a nice foil look to them. Hopefully these are easy to open. I could tell keeping that box open is gonna be a challenge. Sure, let's move this here. I don't know if that's gonna want to stay open. I don't remember. It's been so long since I've opened a sorcery pack. Well, thankfully these seem very easy to open. I don't know what the curios are. If I get a curio and you guys are aware, you let me know. Curios are like secret rares that are pretty much like hidden. Very easy to pass it up if you don't know what you're looking at. So all the cards in Sorcery are hand-drawn, no AI. All old school fantasy art style. How's the volume balance, by the way? Is the music too loud, or is it alright? It's so rusty on Sorcery. So this is the rarity here. So I think it's going to be, what, 3 exceptional probably up front? 3 exceptional. And then... oh, we got a unique off the bat. So unique is like the rarest that you can pull. You can pull any card in a foil than ordinary. Probably just put everything together except for the uniques. We'll put those separate. Keep those up here. I don't know where the foil slot is. Like I said, I have not watched any opening videos of this. First time seeing all these cards too. So we'll be taking our time. There's my favorite artist from Contested Realm. I think it's Jussie, not Juicy. As much as I want to be able to say his name is Juicy, I think it's Jussie. Cards, I don't remember them having such a matte kind of finish in beta. They feel good though. How many of you have never seen Sorcery before? Of course, I forgot my garbage bag again. Hold on. Always have a paper bag ready here. So apparently you can get as little as like 6 foils per box, but as much as like 10 or potentially more. It's pretty random, which I like. I like not knowing what you're going to get in a booster box. Here's my favorite artist again. That in foil I'm sure looks amazing. Check that out. Based on video game? No, this is all original. Jeez. Foils near the back again. Do you know like how far towards the back? Like what slot it would be in? That's a pretty crazy sewer rat art. Looks like intestines. Oh, what a follow-up. Sewer rats into plague rat. It's 1 in 4 packs approximately to get a foil. That's really cool. Open grave. These cards feel good. Really don't remember beta cards feeling like this. They feel a little thinner. I don't know. It's just, I don't remember. Like I said, it's been like 2 years since I've held Sorcery beta cards. But it feels different. Hello, draw. Thank you. Hopefully, someone here is able to recognize a Furio if I were to pull it. Earl of the Ivory Towers. Man, that kind of art just really reminds me of like that 90s fantasy art. Murder of Crows. That's pretty gruesome. See if I can get this to focus. No, it's about as good as I can get right here. Silent Hills. PT reference, maybe? Oh, we got a foil coming up. So we're looking for hopefully one unique foil at least. Those are usually like one in every 2 booster boxes as I understand it. So you're not guaranteed a unique, and those are pretty sought after. Extremely hard to collect. Exceptional swap. Gives you an idea of the foiling. Foiling definitely looks way improved over beta. The font is also like way easier to read. Order of the Golden Scepter sounds awfully close to Horde of the Gourd Septarch. Good luck explaining that. Yeah, they do some really nice spot foiling on this. You can just imagine what all these cards look like in foil. Even the sights look amazing. The sights are some of my favorite foils from Sorcery. Oh my god. That art. This guy goes so hard. Can I really not get this to focus? I guess this camera just doesn't... Yeah, it doesn't focus that close. My phone would, but not this camera. The best I can do is right here. It is crazy looking. I don't grade Sorcery, no. Sorcery is definitely more of a binder kind of thing for me. River of Blood. Wow. I'm telling you, this guy just... His art just pops so much. Faultless Head. Once again, you can tell the rarity here. The wording, exceptional, is essentially the uncommons. Elites are rares, uniques are like the super rares or ultra rares. There's Wendigo for you. See that, Medizu? That's how you do a Wendigo. Damn. I love the sight so much. Look at the detail in that. Crazy. That must look insane in foil. So that's an elite. So that's like, you know, a rare. It's essentially the step down second rarest card. You're guaranteed at least a non-foil elite in every pack. Instigator Imp. And there are like, what, 440 cards in this set? So the chances of us seeing new cards... We're not even going to see every card in this booster box. Even with the commons. There's just so many cards. Wow. That's a beautiful card. That and foil must look so nice. Do I have another Twitch channel? No, I only do my card game stuff on YouTube, this channel. Demon Hunter. Look at the art back here. Slayed the Demon. Look at the spot foiling around this character. It looks nice. So that's another exceptional. Getting some foils pretty early. Hopefully we have a hot box. Perhaps we can hit double digits on foils, you never know. See the back? Yeah, I forgot about that. Foils, when you pull a foil in Sorcery, the back of the card is full art. In case you didn't know. As if you needed one more reason to love Sorcery. It's quite the... Imagine flying that kite. Yeah, why collect magic to get... Like, everybody's like, oh, do you collect magic? Man, what the hell would you collect the magic for when this exists? That's just my opinion. Elite. Wow, that's a really cool one. It's like some Van Gogh looking art there. I just love the sight cards so much. Yeah, and you know what the best part about Sorcery? Not a collaboration in sight. Thank you, Sorcery. Thank you for not having SpongeBob Sorcery cards. I like this one. Love the colors on that. Grief Larva. Try to keep this centered. Got my camera a little lower than I normally would. Oh, it's Gandalf. I like these really abstract ones. It's like a nice happy family. So is there like a guaranteed number of unique cards, non-foils that you would get in a box? I think it used to be like, what, 7, 8? I don't know if it's still the same thing. Rowdy Boys. Fertile Earth. Winter Nymph. Elite Stargazer. Trial by Water. Seven and 9 foils in Gothic, yeah. I think I've seen as low as 6. So it's possible to get kind of screwed over. Another exceptional, wow, that's a cool looking foil. The hollow one. Literally the hollow one, we pulled a hollow of it. The font really pops on these. See the spot foiling. Almost like a matte finish to that. So far, all exceptional foils. I guess it's better than ordinary foils, but we're still looking for at least a elite. This game plays very differently from Magic. It's like a grid-based kind of like game where you move your cards around. I don't know exactly how it plays. I hear it's fun, but also definitely a learning curve to it. Wow, I really like that one. That is a super detailed card. My god. They go so hard on these freaking card artworks, I swear. The fact that they can make the stump of a freaking tree look amazing. That's why I love Sorcery. This artist does really nice sight artwork. Oh, the Guardians card game. Yeah, I've seen that before. It looks really cool. Actually, there's some Guardians cards in this set, aren't there? I know there's one with like a frog. There's the art from the back of the box. That's really, really creepy looking. Drowned. Guy's like eating the carcass of a fish. Yeah, if there's a card game you're gonna collect for the art, this is a good one. There's a lot of people that collect this just for the art. To me, this is like, I really, really love those 90s, like, was it Boris Vallejo, like Frank Frazetta, you know those old art cards that you used to be able to get in the 90s where you just open it and it's just cards of like fantasy art? I love those things. The problem is if you buy one of those today, the cards are all like the lamination, they all stick together. So to me, this is the next best thing. This is like literally those 90s art cards, just new. Snallygaster, wow. Take that, Metazoo. That's how you do a cryptid right there. Muddy Pigs. Oh, I like that one. Working Swamp. Bunch of frogs. Yeah, I've opened a lot of those years and years ago. I opened some booster boxes of those art cards. Some of them were fine, but then there were some that were just like a brick. You couldn't do anything about it. Completely ruined. So it's really hard to open those and collect them. You have to go on eBay and buy singles. A mannequin. I was wondering why it looks so weird. Unique? Come on, we're definitely due a unique soon. Master Necromancer. I skipped the Arthurian Legends set. I didn't bother getting any of those. I was definitely on a break from a lot of TCGs around the time that came out, and also Sorcery in general, but this set just looked too cool to pass on. There's a lot of rat cards. I'm assuming like a rat deck might be a thing. Who knows? Put a unique in the bulk pile. Chorus of Condemnation. Oh boy. I don't know where that would be in here. Oh, that was a unique. I was just so like fixated on the artwork. Yeah, that and the foil would be awesome. Give me any foil unique, I don't care what it is. Wow. You could just like start to imagine what these look like foiled. That's what we're gonna do if we don't get a foil unique. I think Sorcery is literally the only card game where I look at like the sort of like land cards, if you will, and I'm just like, man, these are some of the coolest cards in the entire set. Not a lot of card games can get you excited over a card like that. Forgot that chat isn't appearing on screen. Oh. If someone's watching the VOD for this, she'll have to turn on the live chat. That one looks cool. Damn, that's so detailed. Wish I could zoom in closer for you guys, but it won't focus. Oh, that's like the box art, sort of, on the booster box. Ordinary monument for the chicken-hearted. Mostrel. Oh, there he is, the booster pack art. The Screamer. This thing is so funny. When you watch the teaser video for when they first revealed Gothic, it was hilarious. This thing is literally a jump scare. You watch the trailer and it's just like some nice calm classical kind of like music, and then they like throw this thing at you with the loudest volume possible with it screaming, and then they just go into some like death metal kind of music. It was funny. Great trailer for this set. I like how it goes from Gift of the Raven into Foul Bones. Almost like it's a dead raven. Weathered Trunks, that's a cool one. See what I mean? There's just so many commons. We're still seeing so many new commons. It's definitely one of those card sets where it's hard to blow through it, because there's just so many cards. You're always seeing new cards every pack for the first booster box. Kind of reminds me of like Aragorn sitting in Prancing Pony. Got another unique Pied Piper of Hamelin. Probably wouldn't be my most sought-after foil unique. Got another foil coming up. Let's see what we get. I think it looks like one I recognize. Yeah. Got our first ordinary foil. Probably not my favorite foil. It's got some nice like highlight spot foiling though. Ten-ton slug. It's a Braum foil. So is this a card in Guardians? You can actually feel the font, by the way. Like if you run your finger across the font, it's like Braille. You can like feel the font. Up here too. It's like it's lifted off the card. Nice and simple. Elite monster, dormant monstrosity. Shoggoth? Shoggoth? Sure, that looks really good foiled. There he is. I'm sure I remember how to say his name. Jussie Plicus. Crazy art. So detailed. Oh, I like that one. Wow, that's cool. So much detail. There's like a bunch of monsters just like hidden in the moss. Crazy. Just imagine. This is just a common card. Just imagine that. Just a common. I love how the commons look just as cool as the uniques. It almost kind of reminds me of the art from the Genesis game Onslaught, just a little bit. Pan Pipes of Phnom. It's an elite. Starting to get a few more familiar ordinaries now. So our elite, we still only have three non-foil uniques. I feel like they should have made this guy elite or unique. Entombed is a new one. Got a foil coming up. Oh, we got a unique. Hopefully it's a good one. You're not guaranteed a unique foil in a box. Alright, ready? Santiago Caruso. Ah, man. I mean, honestly, the foil like effect around it looks cool. Not the most exciting unique to get, I'm gonna be honest. But I'll take a unique foil. It's like a little Easter egg up here. Does that say Rasa? It's a Path of Exile item. So is this literally art taken from Path of Exile? So is this an actual good foil unique to get? So you can get more than one foil unique, right? It's really rare, but you can do it. It's original art. You can get more than one foil unique in a box, right? Damn, that's some Dark Souls looking art right there if I've ever seen it. I almost never get freaking foil uniques in Sorcery, so I'll take it. That rainbow glow around it does make it look way cooler than it should. Right, look at, here's the original art. Right, and then look at what the foiling does for it. Boom. It's inspired by Eric's favorite items from when he was a creative director of Path of Exile. I see. Yeah, it is a very Gothic looking piece of armor. Oh, Rasa, that's what it says up there. Tabular Rasa. Okay. I'm warming up to it. I'm warming up to it. It's definitely unique, to say the least. I'm just glad I got a foil unique, that's all that matters. It makes the box a little better. Hot Wheel, that's a new one. Another new one, Witching Hour. Another new one, Corruptor Freak. Symmetric Suffering. Wow, this entire pack has new cards. Cemetery Rats. Oh my god, the streak is still going. These are all new. Gift of the Serpent looks awesome. Still another new card? What is going on? Okay, I finally broke this streak. No, wait, that's still a new card too. This is new too. What the heck? This entire pack is cards we haven't seen yet. Alright, there. We've seen that one. Haven't seen this one. That looks awesome. Wow. Yeah, that pack was filled with new cards. Yep, no problem. You know, I could have made a video of this, but sometimes streaming is more fun. Shallow Grave, that's a new one. Holy Water. Abyssal Assault. Bunch of new cards yet again. Here's our Elite. Shrike Orchard. Undesirables. Ordinary Demon shunned by all. This reminds me of the cover art from like Wolfchild or like Altered Beast or something. It's a new one. Really like this one. Yeah, the art from this set. I don't want to say if it beats the first set. I mean, the first set had some insane cards in it, but this one, this set is definitely on par. I think it actually does beat it. There were quite a few stinkers in Contested Realm. This one, even like the least impressive cards look cool. Damn, how is that not unique? Look at that. Oh my god. This guy's art, I swear. Just so much detail, it's incredible. I really want to pull a foil of one of his arts. His foils are some of my favorites from the first set. Oh, we got another foil. We've got Juan Makua. Exceptional. Wow. Yeah, I remember that one from earlier when we opened the packs. Zombie Bruiser. It's pretty cool. Here's the full art. So it looks like someone's like tugging on something, or I don't know what's going on there. First person, you're like, they're doing something to the zombie. It's hard to tell. Stabbing him with a pike, maybe. Tabula is $128, low on TCG Player. Damn. So this card is worth pretty much what I paid for the entire booster box. That's why you want a foil unique. You don't want to have to buy singles of foil uniques, that is for sure. The cool thing about Sorcery, though, too, is non-foil uniques also hold quite a bit of value depending on the card. So depending on what ones you get, you get some good value back on your box on those in terms of, like, if you were to buy singles. It's nice to not have to buy singles. Whoa. Look at this. This is a new one. Peculiar port. Filled with a bunch of, like, serpent creatures. It kind of reminds me of, Dagon. Lovecraft. So detailed. Skeleton mage. Aj Kegon Ghost Crabs. It's just so random. Man, I don't know if I've picked a favorite site card yet. That one's definitely up there. I have a bunch of bulk that I never went through for Contested Realm, for like curios. One of these days I gotta do that. Not that I would have one, but you never know. Wait, what the hell? Are you... Oh, there might be a foil in this pack. I thought for a moment that could have been a curio, but then I remembered the back of the cards show the full artwork. But you could also get a curio. That looks like that, right? They got some like crazy like pencil drawing cards in this set. It's a new one. A couple new ones. Raise, that's also new. Also new, Dole Chance. Another new one, Night Watchman. Also new, Profane Revenant. Another new card, Carrion Beetles. That looks awesome. Jeez. Another new... It's some certain packs just go super hard with like new cards. Vast Desert. Another new one, Vandal Imp. And we got a foil from Melissa A. Benson. If I remember right, didn't she do a lot of the Avatar artwork? Her name just sounds so familiar from first set. We got an exceptional Undead Shill's Thought and Thu. Ooh, look at that one. Frozen Horror. That's cool looking. The foils look so much better now too, man. Like I said, I haven't opened anything since beta booster boxes, and the foils in there were like a little muted in color, hard to see. These just pop so much more. So here is the original artwork. And that's the foil. That's how many foils we got so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm already up to 7? Oh my goodness. So maybe I have a good box. Maybe I'm gonna get 9. Still got a lot of packs to go. I'm kind of hoping that we get maybe more than 9. I don't know if that's possible. Oh, did I not finish? I don't think I finished this. Okay. Yeah, what are the odds of a foil in a box? I heard it's 1 in 2 boxes. Maybe it's more like 1 in 3, but I know some people can go like multiple boxes without getting a foil unique. That's a new one. Plate of the Whale. Oh, that's a unique. Okay. It's pretty cool. But the other uniques. There'll be Twitch streams soon. My sleep, like I have just been... It's been very difficult for me to stream. I've been busy and also very tired at the wrong times. Revered Revenant. Really like Ian's art. His art just has such a unique look to it. It reminds me of Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. If any of you remember the artwork in that book, that's kind of what his art reminds me of. Harvest Festival, it's a new one. Whoa. Okay, we got an avatar. It's really cool looking. Savior. That in foil must look crazy. Necromancer. Wow, that's a really unique art for Necromancer. Pretty awesome. I like his very red wardrobe. Another new one. Elite Relic. Chemo Goblet. Awesome detailed art on that. Murders of Tomorrow. What's up, Dirty? Yeah, I just did most of my last minute shopping today. I'm pretty exhausted. I was out all day. I have a mall by me that is like ginormous. The whole thing is filled with... There's not a vacant store in the entire mall. Pretty fortunate. Most people's malls are pretty much dead. My mall is... You can easily spend the entire day in there. Consecrate, that's a new one that looks awesome. I felt like I was like 90 years old leaving the mall today. I was so freaking exhausted. Hand of Glory, it's a new one. Unique Relic Ether Core. Something tells me this is probably worth money. I don't know, like my sorcery senses are just telling me that this is a good... This looks like an expensive non-foil card. Am I right? Yeah, see? My sorcery senses were tingling. I saw core in the name, I'm like, okay. That's probably good. Yeah, you probably know a Pico. There's only a couple. $53 on TCG Player, damn. So we got a really good box so far. Pulling a $53 non-foil is pretty... That's pretty good. Have a frog. Oops. Avenging Angel. It's new. Oh, I love this one. Yeah, I remember seeing this in like the teaser video. It looks so cool. Dwindling host of exceptional undead. Oh my god. I love this guy's art. Ian Miller just... His art has such a unique look to it, but the detail is just incredible. Bleeding Skull. Damn. That's our elite. Freeze. Sarava Townsfolk. Search Party. Return to Nature. Another pack with a bunch of new cards I haven't seen. Novice Necromancer. Barrow White. Fatality. Gibbous Night Gaunts. Night Gaunts. There's another Ian card. Like his art is just so distinctive. Undead Ambush. Hellfire. Flaming Skull. Ignited. I love how sometimes I pull a card and then like the next card is almost themed to what I just pulled. Yeah, let's keep the fire going. 3 fire cards in a row. Pith Imp. Such a cool way to depict ice shards. There's like 440 cards. So Sorcery only comes out with 1 core set a year. A single new set a year. So they make their set ginormous. So that way you're busy collecting for an entire year. And believe me, you will be collecting for a year. Easily. Especially if you're going for foils. Mandrake Jars. Harbinger Avatar, that's a cool looking avatar. Gravedigger. Elite Angel stands against the Knight. Malachim, that's a really nice one. Seems like my box was very front-loaded with the foils. I much prefer run a TCG. Honestly, once every 6 months or once every 12 months works, as long as the set is huge. Here's a new one, Slobbermaw. Because I don't feel pressured to keep up with it, right? Like, I didn't even get into the last set, and it just, I don't know, it just feels right. The amount of time between sets is just, I never feel pressured to collect sorcery in time, right? Like, I never feel like I'm gonna get left behind. Look at that. That must look incredible in foil. Pile of Skulls. It's a new site. Deep Sea. I just love these abstract ones. Wow. Seraphim. Almost feels like it should be unique. That in foil must look crazy. An Elite Angel anoints the worthy. Who's this from? Emil. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce that last name. But nice art. It's so much fun to go into this set pretty much blind too. Like this is my first time seeing all these cards. That's really how I want to approach every sorcery set going forward. To be surprised every time you see a card outside of like what they show you in the initial teaser video. Yeah, card games that release quarterly sets is pretty... I usually end up dropping them, it's just too much to keep up with. Too expensive. It's too much. And they usually put out, like, what, one little mini set? Unfortunately, the Dragon Lord set that they put out, which I didn't get either, super expensive now. But damn, those cards look cool. Just taking a sip of water. Sorcery is very casual to collect. You're never rushed to buy sets in time. Bullwhip. Wow. Molten Mar. Looks crazy. It's like some Cerberus looking dogs back there. Crazy art. Thumb screws. Ophanim. These like cosmic looking cards are pretty wild. Yeah, I'm starting to become very acquainted with Brian's art style. Every time I see it, I kind of know it's him. When I was really, like, I still haven't fully organized it, but I was thinking of doing my binder for the first set by artist rather than, like, by card order. I would order them by the artist, so, like, an entire page or two of however many cards for, like, that artist. So their art is all clumped together. Just doing a quick foil check. New card. Barging Bargist. It's pretty wild colors in that one. Another new one. Heretics of Seth. Toolbox. Another Avatar. Animist. I almost feel like I should be keeping the avatars separate, but whatever. I haven't seen Ghoul yet. Lesser Blood Demon. Foil check. Yeah, we got definitely front-ended with our foils. It's been a bit. Yeah, I'm not familiar with Magic the Gathering art. I'm sure people in chat are, though. Driftwood Marrows. It's like wood skeletons. Begone. I'm feeling a unique. It's been a while since we pulled a non-foil unique. Nope. Greater Blood Demon. An elite demon spawned from my heart. Yeah, that's probably what you get from my heart. Gossamer Ghost. Don't think we've seen this one. Oh no, we did. Silent Hills. Foil check. Ooh, it's another new one. Sensu of the Fang. Crazy detail in this. Looks like it could be like a Sega Genesis, like, box art or something. A lot of the cards look like that. Whoa. Oh my god, that may be the greatest name for a card yet. 4 fat frogs. I just love how literal it is. That's so funny. Arjaro Exorcist. See the demon here. Doing a foil check real quick. Not seeing anything. Imagine if I go the rest of the box without opening another foil. That'd be crazy. Oh, there's one. It just came right at me. Alright, we got an elite, and oh man, that one looks so cool. I didn't see the foil because they only did the spot foiling here. It actually hit on me. Took me by surprise. I remember when I passed by this one earlier, I'm like, man, that must look incredible in foil. So are you guaranteed an elite foil in a box? I feel like you get like at 1, right? Usually not more than that. Crazy art. Love that spot foiling. The rainbow with the purple just works so well. So cool. It's not guaranteed. So you can literally get a box of just ordinaries and exceptionals. So that's 8 foils. Let's see if we can get 9, which is apparently the top end of foils you can get. Monster Morphosis. Ooh. The Base of Babel. That's cool. That reminds me of a card from base set. Averages out to like 1 or 2 elites or unique foil per box. But you can get a box with just ordinaries and exceptional. So when you say it averages out to 1 or 2 elites or unique, so you're saying like your box will most likely have 1 or 2 elites and then no unique? Or like a unique and like, I don't know, I guess it's hard to pinpoint. So in other words, you're saying it's very rare to get an elite and an unique foil in the same box. Zeppelin of Zealots, look at that color. The detail is insane. Sorcery is just one of those card games where you can legit just sit here and stare at a card for like 30 seconds to take the whole card in. So much going on. Usually get 1 to 2 elites you aren't seeing unique, I see. Honestly, I prefer it. I really prefer the randomness, because if there's one thing that I absolutely hate with new card games, it's when you know what to expect. When it's like, okay, once you pull like the hit card, right? Say once you pull like the super rare or the ultra rare, whatever the heck it is, then you know like, okay, you're not getting anything else in that box. I hate it when everything is predetermined. Because then once you get the good stuff, you know that there's nothing else in the box. I like that Sorcery keeps you opening because you never know when the next thing is coming. We got a unique site, which looks awesome. The Apex. Oh, hold up. Hold up, hold up. Wow, what a pack. Check this out. Look at that. That is so cool. The card art connects. The Base of Babel and the Apex of Babel in the same pack. Please give me 2 foils of this, please. That's so crazy they came in the same pack. This is a unique. You know the chances of getting this unique with the base in the same pack? And this is literally the first time I've seen both of these cards. Crazy. I almost feel like I shouldn't separate those. Man, does TCG's infamous for that? Yeah. I've been opening Gundam, and it kind of sucks once you hit the 2, like, guaranteed pull hit cards. So I much prefer what they do here. It's not like true random, but it's pretty damn random. And I like that. I actually like it when you're not guaranteed. Like, the fact that you're not guaranteed a unique foil, I really like. Because what most people would do is they would just open packs until they hit the unique foil, if it was guaranteed, and then they would just sell the loose packs. Whoa. Necropotence. Look at that coloring on this. Zon D is the artist. You know that card in foil is gonna look crazy. Persecutor, another avatar. Avatars are very unique this set. Active volcano. Look at the face. Whoa. Wow, that in the foil is probably crazy. It's a unique avatar. Mephistopheles. Mephistopheles? I have no idea how you say that. That's pretty wild looking. Can only imagine that foiled. Oh, Mephistopheles. So far I've opened, not that the value is, you know, the end-all be-all here, but when it comes to sorcery, if you're going for the full set, which almost everybody is like a full set person in this, it's just nice to get cards that are expensive in a box, because then you don't have to worry about singles. So I've pulled, like, just in the elite foil, I don't know how much that's worth, but just in the core card, the non-foil unique, that was like 50. And then the foil unique is like 120, 130. That alone exceeds the price of the booster box. Just 2 cards. So that's a really good box. Damn, that's a cool card. I love the coloring on this. Forsaken Crypt. Man. Namo Monitor. Another insane card. I think I caught a glimpse of a foil, perhaps. We'll have to see. Clay Golem. So many new cards in this one. Apply Alcahest. Are we getting a non 9 foil box? These cards always come back to... Wait, hold on. This is the second pack this has happened. You guys remember this is an exact carbon copy. We went from the Flaming Skull to Ignited to Trial by Fire. This is the second pack that's happened. And it also had Pith Imp. So there's some weird clumping. This is the exact order of the previous pack. If there's a foil here, it's coming up soon, I think. Thankfully, we didn't pull a foil of this. It's probably the lamest one you can get. I could swear I saw a glimmer. Maybe not. Nope. The card's colors are just so vibrant. Uh-oh. We only got a few packs down here. Kind of don't want to show the back of the cards, because that'll tell you if you get in a foil. Order of the Sacred Oak. Bone Jumble. That's a new one. Another new one. That's so cool looking. I love the coloring on this. Emil, yeah, I've seen his cards. That name is definitely one of the better ones. Another Avatar Duplicator. Is that a unique avatar? How do you tell with the avatars? Because it doesn't say unique. You just gotta know. Oh god, these cards are flipping and flopping all over the place here. What it is, my surface isn't completely flat. Duplicator, Magician, and Realm Eater are uniques. Okay. Did one of the other avatars that I pulled, were they unique or no? I don't remember the names. Alright, we're down to our final 2 packs here, it looks like. Last chance to pull non-foil, my 9th foil. Let me see, how many am I up to? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If I pull one more foil, I'm pretty sure that's the top end of foils you're gonna pull in a box. Intrepid Hero. Enduring Faith. Still, even at the bottom of the box, we're still pulling brand new cards you haven't seen before. Holy Nova. Just so many cards. No Man's Land. Oh, we got another foil. Oh my god, 9 foil box. Let's hope it's... Imagine a second unique, boy. Holy moly. Or a second elite. Alright, here we go. I like to see the artist first. Michael Nagipal. Okay. We got Ordinary. Accumulates Avian Animosity. Oh, we got the Murder of Crows. That's a cool one to get, though. Someone here said that was like one of their favorite cards of the set. Just ripping that guy apart. Here's the art. Got a foil all the way at the end. Hello, Christian. Alright, last pack. I don't know if we got one more unique in here or what. I don't know if you can get a 10th foil. That would be kind of wild. Oh, wow. Eerie Coral. Like a skull. It's another new one. From the artist we just got the foil of. Another new one, Death Knight. My god. So it gets you like so excited to open Sorcery because you could just imagine how good these look with a foil. And they still look incredible without foils, like the cool part. Thin Ice. And nope. Got an elite for our last slot. Really cool looking one though. Elder Runes. Vampire Bats. Cool. Murder of Crows. I love the frogs. Wow, that was a great box. So many. Make sure we got our allocated amounts here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 non-foil uniques, plus the Ether Core, which is apparently like a $50+ card, even though it's not a foil, so that's a good card to get. And then 9 foils. Murder of Crows, really love this one. Just a really big fan of how that looks with the purple. Brewers and Horror. So we got, let's see, 1 ordinary, 1 elite, exceptional, 1 unique, $130 card right here. Ordinary. Exceptional. So 5 exceptionals, 2 ordinary. That can't be ordinary, right? The fact that I got 5 exceptionals and 2 ordinary. I feel like that's gotta be pretty good luck. There's a curio of the gift of the frog where it just has a bow on its head. That's pretty funny. I'm sure that card's worth hundreds. Trying to get a friend in the sorcery by showing him the frog cards. The frog cards in this are incredible. Well, that was super fun. I do have a couple other things we can open that are not sorcery before we end the stream. It's like a little bonus. But damn, wow, I am... Oh, tell me these fit. They don't fit that way. It's a shame this box... Like, I can definitely store the cards in here, but I gotta be careful. It's like a card storage box. Unless, can you fit them? No. Really nice magnetic box, though. I'm impressed. This set may be better than the beta set. You know, the first set they came out with. Some like card frame here. A little bit. Some people made dividers for this. How are they storing the cards in here, though? Are they storing them, like, sideways? Because, they don't fit them doing it like this. I sure hope that wasn't me opening these cards. Is this normal? To get, like, whitening like that on the edge? They store them sideways. I like this. Okay. Yeah. I mean, these are really high quality card boxes. Definitely not throwing this out. Well, I'll definitely try and get more sorcery in the future. Right now, the boxes are pretty much staying exactly the price that they were. I'm gonna keep these separate. I don't want to put those in with the other ones. Luckily, the prices have not gone up yet. It almost feels wrong, the fact that these boxes are still MSRP pretty much. Like, it just feels like the kind of thing that would be crazy expensive right now. It's a magnetic clasp box for those that are unaware. Alright. I bought something else at Target a couple weeks ago. Something that I have not opened in a long time. And I figured we'd check up on this card game and just see how it's looking, because it wasn't expensive. Not guaranteeing I'm buying any more of this, but I was just like, man, I'm just so desperate to... Like, when you go to Target, they have almost nothing every time, right? So, like, they never have Pokemon, they never have anything. They had some AI card game there. Thank God I googled it before I bought it. Secrets of the Power of some crap. I looked it up, it's all AI with, like, NFTs, and I'm like, oh god. So instead of buying that, I bought Star Wars Unlimited. Some of you may remember I made quite a few videos when this first came out with the first set. I don't really care much about Star Wars anymore these days, but you know, some of these cards, especially the ones for characters that I care about, are pretty cool. So let's just hope that we don't pull any showcase cards for like the Acolyte and I'll be fine. So the cool thing about this gift box, it's like a sampler, and this was like the coolest thing for me to buy to see what the card game is looking like, because look, you get 2 packs of every set. Every set since I've stopped collecting is in here. So it's a nice way to preview what things are looking like. I used to play this briefly. I'm not even going to remember. Like, I'm going to look at these cards and be like, yeah, I have no idea if that's good. But I did used to play it a bit. It was fun. At a local card store. It was really big when it first came out. Now I hear it's lost a lot of momentum. Apparently some oversized Qui-Gon Jinn card in here. We're just going to leave that sealed, but let's look at these. A raid deck, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of very annoying mechanics in here. I don't even know what they've got these days. Wait, do you just get one? Oh no, okay, you get more than... I was going to say false advertising. So the cards do have Pringling. Interesting. Darth Sidious and Obi-Wan Kenobi. Why is the Qui-Gon so giant? Did they make the leader cards huge or something at some point? The Obi-Wan art actually is... Man, I was not aware that they stepped up their game with the art. The art previously looked very cartoonish. That's actually... Man, if the cards all look like this, I'd get back into this instantly. More realistic looking art. Sadly, that is not how things go, though. Now, I have no idea what cards came out in what order, gonna be honest. Not really sure. I think it was like... Yeah, I have no idea. I'm not even gonna pretend like I know. Let's just jump to light speed. These are paper packs, by the way, so these are like the easiest packs known to man to open up. So there are some really rare showcase cards you can get here, like full arts. I'm not going to pretend like I understand all the new cards, but if I get something good, I'll definitely recognize. So just got to refamiliarize myself with the rarities, which are down here. I haven't opened this since the first set. Really, this is just for me to see what the cards are looking like these days. So a bunch of commons in front. Tons of commons. Okay, got our foil coming up in the back. So you can get hyperspace foils, which are the ones that people really look for. Uncommons. And I'll point out a hyperspace. I'm sure we're going to pull a hyperspace at some point. Bosk. The foils are like a cold foil. I wish it was spot foiled. Like, so the character wasn't foiled and maybe just the background was. S. Kind of forget what S means, I'm not even gonna lie. Guess that means super rare. I'm so rusty with this set. Lightspeed was the latest one. Yeah, see, these are the ones, as long as I'm not pulling like Rose Tico showcase cards. Give me original trilogy, give me prequels. Card art is still looking very similar to the first sets. Yeah. Guess you can't blame them. They want a consistent art style. So this is a hyperspace. So you can see these cards all have very obvious borders. Hyperspace is borderless with like a hyperspace kind of effect, which are cool. And then you can further pull. Oh, it's a legend. We got a legend. You can further pull this in foil. So you're looking for hyperspace legend foils, essentially, is what you want. There's a rare. Maybe that S card was like a starter foil. Boba Fett rare. Let's see if I can even understand. Like, piloting is a new keyword I'm not familiar with, but I'm assuming that just means that when he's in any ship. You play it as an upgrade. You may deal 1 damage to a unit. If attached unit is a transport, you may do 2. Yeah. A lot of this is going to be over my head. Too rusty for this stuff. Okay, well, we got 1 legend hyperspace. Let's do Twilight of the Republic. Look at what's going on with the... It's like white. Losing color or something up there. Now, I don't know where a showcase would be. Maybe the first card in the pack. If you were to pull one. I love how the hyperspaces can just be randomly in the pack, though. That's actually pretty nice coloring. One thing about this set, too, they go into some very obscure characters. Roger, Roger, rare foil. I was just never a big fan of the cold foiling effect on like the normal hollows. Kind of dark. Makes the card a little hard to read. Like the artwork. Wait, resupply? Did they reprint this card or something? I could swear that's from the first set. The heck? That's weird. They reprint a lot? With the same artwork and everything? That's kind of weird, I'm gonna be honest. It's a cool R2D2 card. I kind of forget who that even is. They should at least give it a different artwork. They got rid of the foil cards going forward because everyone hates them. Oh, solo movie, that would explain why I don't remember. Wait, hold on. They got rid of the normal foils? What is this in my pack? It's like a booger. That's weird. So you're saying they got rid of these? What the heck? Wait, what did they replace them with? They're only doing hyperspace foils going forward? Wow. Is that like in the latest set or like sets going forward that haven't been printed yet? Damn, that's crazy. So in other words, every pack will come with a hyperspace foil? Attack with a friendly unit. The defender gets -2, -0 for this attack. That seems pretty powerful. This seems like a good leader. Hyperspace foil in every pack. Wow. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, it is true. Most people don't like these. But at the same time, that will lessen the impact of pulling a hyperspace foil. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. You're adding prestige cards to normal packs. Prestige. I'm trying to remember. I like briefly looked into what the heck that was. Are those the ones that are... Oh, those are the ones that you gotta buy like the collector's boxes for, right? That have like the crazy unique artwork. Yeah. I don't know about some of these artworks. I was kind of hoping they would have moved a little bit away from like this hyper cartoony look. Like this is what... I don't know why this would... These two cards here are pretty incredible. I wish more cards look like that. Right? Like, how do you go... How do you compare something like this to that? It's pretty hard. It's pretty hard to be like, yeah, let me take Witch of the Mist when you got stuff like that. Or Dooku, right? Like, that Dooku... No shade to the artist, but goddamn, like that... I don't know. I don't know. Some of the art in this is very miss for me. I haven't been paying attention if I skipped over a legend. Infused Brawler, that's really dark. Really darkens the card art. Kind of reminds me of chaotic foiling. Cold foil, where it's like, it's so rainbowy and hard to read the artwork. Yeah, Dooku deserved better than that. Alright, Legends of the Force is the last pack of that. I thought Secrets of Power was the latest set. I see these packs, like the sleeve blisters, everywhere I go now. I wish they had sleeve blisters when I first got into the game. I don't know, it just doesn't make sense to buy a sleeve booster pack for $5 or $6 when the booster boxes in some cases are like 60 bucks. Just doesn't make sense. That's a cute port card. Oh, 110 cost. If I ever came back to this game, I'd make a Porg deck. Secrets of Power's the latest, come out in November. Okay. Finally a hyperspace. Pretty ugly one though. See, that's nice. I like that art. The ones that are a bit more detailed. That just looks too... I don't know. That one's also not bad. It's a decent looking Kylo Ren. HK-87 Assassin Druid. Man, we are getting terrible luck on the polls. The best I got is a Hyperspace Legend non-foil. Hope these last two packs redeem it. Rare leader. See, this is why I'm like so hesitant to even come back and try and play this game again. The amount of cards I'd have to learn, especially these leaders. There's so many leaders in the game now, which I think is kind of cool. There's a ton of leaders. But man, to have to try and remember... Leaders can be pretty, I don't want to say complex, but I don't know. It's just a lot to relearn, a lot of new keywords. I'd be way more inclined to play something else, like Gundam. Gundam at least is very simple, hard text-wise. Plus, I can play that online, which I already have done to understand it better. Hired Slicer. I like that card art. I like Rhodians. Legend, Let's Talk. I think that's only the second legend I've pulled. And another common foil. Alright, 1 pack left. These packs are not getting me excited to get back into the game. Come on, you gotta give me something better than freaking non-foil legend. What does Jabba do? Friendly damage unit deals 1 damage to an enemy unit. If the friendly unit has 3 or more damage on it, deal 2 more damage instead. That's pretty good. I feel like that's pretty good. And he's a 2/8. I like that. I would have played the hell out of that back in the day. Another friendly unit is dealt damage and survives. You may have that unit deal that much damage to an enemy unit. Use this ability only once per round. Wow. That's a ping deck if I've ever seen one. Another reprint? Okay, I don't like that they're... That's... Man. And they're reprinting with the same art. I guess they're just saying, like... Screw the secondary market, essentially. That's crazy. The latest set is reprinting cards from the first set? What? I don't know how I feel about that. Like, are they just gonna... So any desirable card that people need to make decks, instead of them having to go on TCG Player and spend like a few bucks on it, they're just gonna reprint it so it's worth 2 cents? I don't know. I don't know about that. At least keep the card, like change the card art. Damn. Damn, I got nothing in that gift box. Holy moly. That was not the way to bring me back into this game. So I got a Legend Let's Talk. This was the best pull I got. Legend Hyperspace. Non-foil. And then a bunch of regular old cold foils. All of which, in my opinion, this is the best one right there. Just because I love my battle droids. Or Bosk. Actually, Bosk. Wait, what does S mean? Is that like... Does that mean that it's a starter deck card and this is the only way to get it in foil or something? So maybe this is one of the better ones. I don't remember what S means. I guess the idea is that you can use the original ones even after rotation. Oh, yeah, you're probably right. Only from starter. Okay, so that's probably one of the better pulls then. Yeah, I don't know. That I was kind of hoping that I'd look at some of the new cards, get some cool like hyperspace foils. 8 packs and I didn't get a hyperspace foil. Like what? Man, I don't know about that. I could see what they mean though about like the regular foils and wanting to do hyperspace foil per pack. Because that was rough. These are the coolest thing. It's a damn shame they haven't moved into this direction for art. Pringling aside, these look great. Who's the artist on these? Same artist? Vincent? Vincent, same artist. Hire Vincent for the entire card game right now. Pay him $200,000 a year, do every card art for the entire TCG. Alright, got one more thing we can open. This is something I've had sitting around for several years. Almost since I started the channel. It's literally like the last sealed thing I have for Pokemon. But my box is kind of shitty, so I'm just going to open it. I wouldn't even want to resell this to somebody. Because this is dented, it's got a crease. You can see there. It's also like bowing and... Yeah, it's not a good box. I hate to open it because I've already opened one of these when it came out. I actually bought this when this released at Walmart. I think it was, what was this? It was like 30, 35, $40 at the most. Whatever the hell it was really cheap. But I figured, what the hell? There's some really incredible looking cards in Crown Zeniths. I don't typically open modern Pokemon, but I did enjoy my time opening Crown Zenith at the start of my channel. For those that don't know, the first ETB I ever opened had the Giratina VMAX. Got a Gem Mint 10 with CGC on it. I did sell it. Pretty much paid for my entire grading submission. Feels so bad to open these boxes though, they look so fancy. Oh god. I don't want to like yank it because I don't want to hit my camera, but we might have to. We're gonna just keep the same playlist on. I know this doesn't match Pokemon at all. Oh, what the hell. I'm just kind of too lazy to try and change it. Goes with Gothic, but Pokemon's a different story. Okay. 7 packs. With a very fat Pikachu. I actually kind of like the Pikachu art on the promos in this set. Got a little pin. Man, the way that first pack sits on there, boy. I don't know. Kind of scary. Alright, let's see if we can pull a secret rare, ultra rare. Ultra rares and Crown Zenith are like 1 in 5 packs. Not gonna do any card tricks or anything. Just gonna go through it. Looks like we got something already. Let's see what we get. Oh, Manaphy, okay. Use this little bastard a lot when I was playing Pokemon TCG Pocket. Not this card in particular, but like the one that's in TCG Pocket. No idea what that's worth. I don't really care. It's really a shame that normal hollows are not worth like anything, because I love what they do with the sort of like almost CRT TV look, like line hollow pattern. Just such a shame that most people take these cards and just like literally treat them as trash because they're worth like 5 cents. So, hopefully we get one more full art of some type. You can get really lucky with Crown Zenith. Some nice seal art. Wait, is that literally... That's it? Damn. That's right. Wait, this was before they started giving 2 hollows per pack. So that... Wait, is that right? That's the card of my pack? I'm so rusty on freaking Pokemon. That's literally my... This is before... Wait a minute. Because I got the full art and then I got a hollow afterwards. How does this pack only have just 1 reverse hollow? Is that how they did it back in Crown Zenith? That's crazy. One guarantee reverse and 1 rare plus, which can be hollow. Okay, so they were doing the brutal odds back then. Love that Scyther art. I like any new modern Pokemon cards that still have some form of like a almost watercolor look to it. That pack just felt so underwhelming with that reverse. Ooh. Ooh, wait a minute. Hold up. Now I'm not an expert. I'm not an expert on Crown Zenith. But something about this down here, is this the Mewtwo V-Star? GG50 out of GG7. Oh, we got Galarian Gallery? Okay. This could be. Oh, wow. That's a good one. My luck in Crown Zenith continues. Damn, that's some crazy texturing. Where are my sleeves? What the hell did they fall? Time to grab some different ones. Alright, well that made opening this box worth it. Crown Zenith does not disappoint. It's a nice coloring on that. Centering looks pretty darn good on the front, let me tell you. On first glance. Centering on the back, a little top heavy. Not seeing any white dots. Definitely a grading candidate. Very nice. Damn, we still got 4 packs to go. We got a nice little Ditto. I love that hollow foot. Wow, that looks so crazy with Ditto. I love this card. I love the fact that the lens flare is also foiled. I like that. I'm gonna sleeve that. Yeah, so in case you know, I'm not one of those people that blows through my, especially in the hollow and the reverse hollow slot. I actually really appreciate. I collect cheap reverse hollows of Pokemon that I like, especially if it's from like the original 151. I don't care if it's a 5-cent card. Like this in a reverse foil, I'd be very happy with that. Yes, I know I can go on TCG Player and buy it for 10 cents. But it's more fun to pull yourself. Oh my god, I think I got another... We got something else coming up here. Not textured. Oh, wow. I really like that Pikachu. Damn, what a... this opening was totally worth it. I love that Pikachu. Looks so nice. Another Galarian Gallery card. Yeah. Very happy I opened this. This thing's been staring me in the face for years. I bought 2 of these at Walmart. One I opened on the channel. I think I opened it in a stream, I don't remember. And this one's just been sitting there looking at me. Good centering. Looks like a little tiny white dot down there. Killable Dittos in Pokemon Go. I didn't open too much Pokemon Go. That was literally when I was getting right back into Pokemon for the first time since my childhood. So I didn't open too much of it, but I thought it was a really cool idea. Hopefully they do something like that again. I feel like almost all Ditto cards should be like that in the future. Ugh. That Crown Zenith boy. This set never disappoints. The pull rates are just insane. We're getting something else. Wow, okay. I mean, it's just a V card, but that's a cool V card to get. Crown Zenith boy. This set is gonna be so expensive in the future because you are just guaranteed to get some good, cool stuff in here. I love that shaman. I like that art. This makes me wanna give another chance to Sword and Shield. Wow, that's really... Oh, the colors on that. I like the background color. Off center, heavy on the left. Still got 2 packs. It's cool. Not the biggest fan of the reverse foil in this set. Like the style. It's a little busy. Very hard to read the font. Like, how are you supposed to read that font? Right? Like, look at that. I actually go blind reading that. Alright, last pack. Definitely won't be disappointed if this has nothing in it, because I feel like we've made out 7 packs. 4 hits. Like, Crown Zenith is just crazy. Doesn't look like we're getting anything here, potentially. Nope. Well, that was still a really good opening. Super worth it. Very happy with the Pikachu and the Darkrai. I don't even know what these are worth. Oh, I didn't sleeve him. Sorry, Manaphy. I don't even know what they're worth. That's okay, it doesn't matter. I know the Darkrai is worth a lot. How much? I don't know. Yeah, I'm happy with all those. Plus we got the promos. Well worth the $40? I wish I could remember what this thing retailed. It was Walmart exclusive. That's all I remember. Walmart exclusive. I think it was like a Black Friday special. Limited time only. Alright. It's like tradition. Let me just grab a couple packs of Lord of the Rings. Three is my lucky number, so we will do 3 packs of Realms of the Elf Lords. You know, I'm getting low on these, but every stream I do open Lord of the Rings. The chance to pull a foil in these packs is like 1 in 9 packs or 1 in 7 packs. 1 in 8. It's like stupid low. So getting a good foil is like really, really rare. Alright, so first 3 cards are uncommon. Then we get a rare. Narya. And then I think the next card is the one that would be foil, if I remember right. Just looking for any main characters. Sleeve any rares. because the symbol's so hard to read, so like in the future when I see a sleeve card that's not foil, I know it's either a main character or a rare. Oh, R1 off the top, that's good. Let's leave her. Fell voice on the air. It's cool. Nope, no foil. Ooh, wow. That would look nice in a foil. I can imagine the foil on this would foil the background. Great colors. Foil of that would be awesome. Like I said, foil rate really hard in this set. Getting a foil, and especially a good foil, is like whew, one of the hardest things to do. Because any card can be foil. Any card that you see. So imagine getting a foil, let alone a good foil. Our list of allies grows thin. And last chance for a foil. Nope. Do you get the common Saruman though? Quite a few of those. An okay opening. The best pull being the uncommon Arwen probably. And the ring. The Narya, whatever it was. So that's the recap from the 3 packs. Not terrible, but not amazing. Alright, I don't think I really have anything else. At least not within grasp. Yeah, that'll be it. Originally it was just going to be sorcery anyway, but give you guys a little bonus. Running a little low on stuff. Wait, what is this? Hold on. Oh. Yeah, I'm not going to open that. Thought it was like a MetaZoo holiday box. Yeah. Yeah, that'll do it. But sorcery is great, great box opening. Really good Pokemon opening, finally. Just a reminder, in case someone here is new, though I suspect everybody here is probably subscribed. Still got this. The plan is to open this when I hit 3,000 subscribers on this channel. This is a heavy jungle pack. So, there should be a guaranteed holo in here. How long it'll take before I open it, I have no idea. But it's there when we hit the milestone. hoping for a Snorlax. Flareon. Literally, I'd be happy with a Venomoth. Whatever we get. But obviously the Snorlax or the Flareon would be best. I should be back tomorrow with a stream on my Twitch channel. Haven't been able to stream in a few days, so looking forward to that. Hopefully, I still got to try and stay up pretty late tonight. Like, I'm still trying to fix my sleep so bad. But the fact that it's midnight and I haven't taken a nap today is a good sign. I'm just trying to look if I have... Wish I had like something else within reach. Yeah, we'll save it for next stream. Anyway, you guys have a good night. Thank you for hanging out. Don't forget, I haven't even mentioned it the entire stream. Memberships are open on the channel. Members originally had access to like over 20 videos before I made them public. There's still like 12 videos that are members first before I make them public. I'm just like gradually releasing them. But if you want to binge a bunch of videos that I haven't made public yet, members gain access to that for $2. There's still a whole bunch that I haven't made public. So if you're looking for more content and don't mind becoming a member, that is one way to watch a bunch of new stuff. Otherwise, just be patient and it'll be out over the course of the next month or so. I'll see you guys next stream. Thanks for watching. Look at that, sync to the music.